لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ربنا زدنا علما أجمعين وعلمنا الكتاب آمين. All right. So inshallah what we'll do today is basically go over the homework, go read lesson 1 and finish it by inshallah today. And then if we have some time, we could start on lesson 2 or just do start lesson 2 on Wednesday. But first we're going to do the verb charts. So get them out. Let's do some practice. So we are going to practice with all right. What's abada? It's in the first column. Worship, right? He worshipped or to worship, right? Ibadah comes from the word abada, to worship. Right? So he worshipped. Okay. And also, I think we mentioned this on Friday. This word, you can make it into an ism fa'il by putting it on the pattern of fa'il, right? So if I say abid, abidun, what does that mean? Anybody know? It's a name, right? People give it to their children, abid. Worshipper. So anytime you put something in this pattern, it's called the pattern of fa'ilun. It's in English, you would convert that into an So like qatala is what? To kill, right? And if I say qatilun, what would that mean? Killer, right? So just like abada, abid is worshipper, qatala, qatil is killer. Okay, so this works for any of these. Fa'il. Fa'ilun is basically the pattern that you put it to make it a noun. Okay, convert it from a verb into a noun. Okay.
And what is it called? Ism fa'il.
Ismun, yeah, ism fa'il. Okay. So ism because it's a noun, and fa'il because the pattern is of a doer of an action. So all you do is basically it adds an the doer of that action. Okay. Another one is
we cannot make all the verbs and put the verb into this form and make it a noun.
You cannot what?
Not all the verbs will apply this.
No, you can't to any word. It might not mean something, but you can put it in any 3-letter form that you see. You can put it in that form. So sajada is what? He prostrated, right? He made sajda, prostrated. So what would be the ism fa'il for that? Sajid. So the word sajid is a prostrator or someone who prostrated. Sajidun.
So we can use for alimun, we can use alama.
Alima, the word alim comes from alima, someone who knows. Okay. Fataha, someone who opened. Fatih, someone who opened. Okay. All right, so let's do abada. Abada. Abadu. عبدت
عبدت
عبدتا
عبدت
عبدنا
عبدنا
عبدت
عبدت
عبدتما عبدتم عبدتي
عبدت
عبدتما
عبدتما
عبدتن
عبدتنا
عبدت عبدنا. Okay, what's she worship? Abadat. Aba. You take the abada and then you put a ta. Abadat. What's they all worshipped, a group of men. Abadu. What's I worshipped? Abadtu. Two male worshipped. Abadta. Abadta. What's you all a group of males worship? Abadtum. Abadtum, right? Let me do an ayah real quick. So everybody knows قل يا أيها الكافرون, right? قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد. And this is the ayah. وما أنا عابد ما عبدتم. وما أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. Right? So this is the fourth or something ayah. Okay? وما أنا عابد ما عبدتم. Okay? This is so one thing to point out is I'll just write this in different ways. The word ma here is used in two different meanings. So we've learned ma in two different meanings. One is to negate, and one is to in the word what. Okay, so ma. Let me write this down first. Ma. Okay, so there's two meanings of the word ma. Hold on one second. Ma can mean what in the form of a question or outside of a question, or it can mean negate something like not. Okay. So the first ma. Actually, let me make sure. Is it ma or la? It's la, right? ولا أنا عابد, right? Yeah. So I made that wrong. I thought it was, but in the ayah before that it uses ma. They don't use a. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا. Oh, it says لا أعبد. Okay, so it says لا أعبد ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't use ma in this case. My mistake. So it says ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم. Okay. In this case, this ma is still what? Okay. All right. So la means, it still means no, right? And ana, I. Abidun is worshipper. So it says, and I am not the worshipper or a worshipper of what? What's abadtum? What you worship, right? Abadtum. So this is for third. Is this third person, second person, or first person? Second person. You're addressing who? A group of men, right? Or just a group of people. So you say abadtum. So the fa'il in this case is the tum. Abadtum, you worship. I don't, and I am not a worshipper of what you worship. Okay? Or what you worshipped. Technically, it's in the past tense, so it's abadtum. Okay? But it just means a complete, like, perfect sense. Whatever you worshipped, I'm not a worshipper. No, the fourth one. I have to say it like in my head. But is it the fourth ayah? Okay. Yeah. So basically, so this is where abadtum comes, and this is a abidun worshipper. Okay. All right. Let's do one more, or let's have someone do one. How about Paul? Do you want to pick one, or do you want me to give you one? Okay, how about غسل, he washed. It's on the second column. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. غسلتا. Mm-hmm. Good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. MashaAllah. What's I washed? Okay. She washed. غسلت. Okay. And we washed. غسلنا. Right. The word ghusl comes from it. Anyone else want to give it a try? Brother Anwar, how about you?
Yeah, I can try one.
You want to pick one?
I can try kasara.
Kasara, which means he broke. Okay, go for it.
Kasara,
Mm-hmm.
kasara,
Good.
kasaru,
Mm-hmm.
kasarat,
Mm-hmm.
kasarat, kasarata,
Kasarata.
kasarna,
Mm-hmm.
kasatu,
Kasarta.
kasarta, kasartuma, kasartum,
Mm-hmm.
kasarti,
Mm-hmm.
kasartuma, kasartunna,
Mm-hmm.
kasartu, kasarna.
MashaAllah. How's they broke a group of them, men.
Kasaru,
Kasaru. And you broke one man.
kasara,
You broke one man.
oh, kasarna.
Oh, kasarta.
Kasarta.
Kasarta. Okay. All right. Any questions? Is it easy now? Yes.
What's the meaning of wala ana abidu ma abattum? It says, and I don't worship what you worship, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in the meaning it says you worshiping. So, like, how does it change in the verb, the continuous?
Yeah. So in the translation, they might say what you are worshiping or what you worship, implying that. So obviously, this is talking to the Quraysh, right? And at that time, they were still worshiping the statues, right? The idols.
Grammatically, does it make change, or you have to just know the sense? Like, is it continuous or? It's,
So there's another word for we say we introduce it as past tense, but the more correct name for it is the perfect. Perfect. Yeah. No. Past perfect, yeah, or just perfect. Okay. So in Arabic and other languages too, there's perfect tense and then there's imperfect tense. Okay. Perfect tense means that something that has been done and it's complete. Okay, imperfect tense means it's happening, so it's not complete. Okay, so in this case, it would be more correct to use it in the perfect sense because it's completely like it's basically it's established. Okay, so it's not something that's happening. It may or may not finish in that way, but it's happening. It's happened, and it's implying in the past, and it's also meaning for the current. Okay? And there's more like depth to it and stuff like that. I think if you listen to Numan Ali Khan, he probably has an explanation of this ayah because he did like all of the Juz Amma, all of the surahs and that. So you can listen to that. All right. Let's go over the homework if you had it.
My question was grammatically, like, you just cannot, just by looking at the word, you cannot tell if it's a continuous tense or if it's a
I mean, no, grammatically you can say this is fi'l madi. Fi'l madi means perfect tense. So grammatically it's fi'l madi, which is perfect tense. Um, but when you're talking about the ayah, obviously you would say that it doesn't mean that it only happened in the past; it's happening in the present too.
Brother Hassan, we can use the same form for this chart like Faida or Fahima. We can use the same structure for that.
For other verbs,
Yeah, like Fahima. If the second letter has kasra in it, we use the same format for.
yeah. So when you're conjugating, we did conjugations with fariha and fahima and alima, right?
So they will be the same.
Yeah. All right. So if you did this, then we'll go over it. Who did it? Okay. So we'll just go through and then we'll read out from the top to the bottom. Okay. So start with Min, Brother Afnan.
Okay. منه منها منك منكما مني منا.
MashaAllah. Okay. The next one, An, Brother Najm.
Anhu, Anha, Anka, Ankuma, Anni, Anna.
Okay. Next one, Brother Anwar.
Lahu, Laha,
Mhm.
Laka,
Mhm.
Lama,
La,
Lakuma,
lakuma.
Lakinna,
No,
Lana,
not lakinna.
La, Lanna, Na.
Nope.
What is it?
What's li with ana?
Li, I don't know, I just.
So you're attaching. You're saying to me. How do you say that? Li. Just so you say li. Okay. So that's to me. All right, and the last one.
Last one is Lana.
Lana. Okay, so they all have lam with a fatha except that with ana. Okay, so it's li because the yam with the qalam drags it down. Huh? Oh yeah, you can use that. I'm just looking at what's next. Okay, so Tahira, the next one inna.
إنه إنها إنك إنكما إني or إنني
Mm-hmm.
and إنا إننا.
Okay, so with inna and the ana and nahnu, you can say inni or innani. You can have one noon or two noons. And the same with nahnu, inna or innana. One noon or two noons. Okay, Brother Afnan, next one. لعل.
لعله لعلها لعلك لعلكما لعلي لعلنا.
لعلي or لعلنا. Okay. Brother Najmul, next one. Kitab.
Kitabuhu,
Mhm.
Kitabihi,
No.
Kitabiha.
So you keep kitabu and then you add the
Kitabu, Ha,
kitabuha. So you should have a dhamma on the ba. Kitabuha.
Kitabuka,
Mhm.
Kitabukuma,
Mhm.
Kitabi,
Kitabi.
Kitabuna.
Kitabuna. Okay. Brother Anwar, next one.
Fihu,
Not fihu. What does it fihu become? Fihi. So the ha who changes to
oh
he.
yes, the kasra.
Mhm.
Fihi,
Mhm.
Fiha,
Fiha.
Fika,
Fika.
Fikuma,
Mhm.
Fi,
Fi.
Fi,
Just fi, right?
yeah, Fi, Fina.
Fina. Okay. So Tahira, the sa'a.
ساعته
Mhm.
ساعتها
Mhm.
ساعتك ساعتكما
Mhm.
ساعتي ساعتنا.
Sa'atuna. Okay, our watch. Last one, Sir. Ka'anna. What's ka'anna mean? As if. Okay, we're gonna use it and we're gonna see it in examples of it. Okay, go ahead.
كأنه
Mhm.
كأنها
Yep.
كأنك
Mhm.
كأنكما كأني أنني.
So you can say just like anna or inna. You can say ka'annani or ka'anni.
كأني and كأنني
كأننا, or just كأننا. Same thing. All right, any questions?
For in, for nahnu, when we add another na, how do you write that? Can you write, please?
إننا. So
Yeah,
you,
what
so
is
you,
innana, or if we want to write inna?
yeah, so you have inna, and then you add another noon. Innana.
Yeah.
Or you can just say inna. So in this case, this this looks exactly like, actually it doesn't look exactly like this, but it looks similar to, or it's pronounced similar to inna, right? So if you say inna, that's a full noon, but here it's
Or
indeed,
double noon.
yeah, it's no, it's a noon alif, so it's inna.
Yeah, but we had shadda already for inna.
Yes.
And noon shadda, that means two noon we had already, and we're adding another noon.
Yeah, so you can either say inna or innana. There's two noons here and one noon here. But I'm saying that just inna by itself doesn't have a noon alif, right? It's just an alif, hamza, and noon. But this one, the difference between this and this is that this has an alif. But pronunciation-wise, they're both almost the same. Inna or inna. Was the door locked?
No.
Oh,
Right.
just had some, okay, so let's take a couple minutes break and then we'll start with lesson. We'll read the dialogue on lesson 1.
So what is the meaning of minha?
From it or from her.
What do you mean? Exactly.
Inna means indeed. Inna means
English
indeed.
Oh.
আপনার আলা ও maybe
ওইদিন বললো না গো, এটা লিখে দিছিল।
হ্যাঁ, লেখা আছে, কিন্তু না দেখলে পরে
হ্যাঁ,
মনে থাকে না, সেটা বলছি যে প্রতিদিন লাগবে এগুলো মনে করতে হবে। আসলে এখন অন্য জিনিসগুলো মনে আসে। জালিকা জাকাত দুটোই।
একটা বই থেকে ইউজ করে আছে এটা আমি ভুলে গেছি
না, এটা হলো আপনার কলিগ, your colleague, or classmate। কাছাকাছি দুইটি গুণ আলোচনা করতে হবে।
আরবি টার্ম নাউন্স কিছু
বানান শুরু করে বানান লেখা যায় একটা কঠিন দাবি
বানানোর পরে ভিতরে কয়েকটা বানান
জালিকা কেমন করলো তো এখন
All right, let's go ahead and start. This is only a page and a half long, so it shouldn't take that long. All right, does everybody have the dialogue? All right, so الدرس الأول, lesson number 1. All right, Paul, go ahead. We're reading the Arabic part. Number 5. So go right there. So it starts with Hashim. Hashimun. Read the next one. Al-Mudarris. Okay, read one more. Ya Ustad. What does that mean?
How are you, oh teacher?
Okay.
لعلك بخير.
لعلك بخير. What does لعلك بخير mean? I hope.
I hope you are well.
I hope you're well. It doesn't literally mean I hope, but it means hope you are well. Okay, so this is somewhere. This is you can say لعلك بخير. I hope you are well.
Maybe you are fine.
Maybe you are fine. Literally, yeah. But it just means like yeah, you hope that the other person is
Maybe
fine.
doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Maybe you're fine. You look okay. Brother Afnan, okay.
الحمد لله وكيف حالك أنت يا هاشم أنا أحبك كثيرا
كثيرا.
كثيرا يا هاشم أنا إنك okay let me just I'm gonna forget to translate. Let me
All right,
translate.
what's Alhamdulillah?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Alhamdulillah doesn't mean I'm good.
I'm great.
All praise to Allah, okay? وكيف حالك أنت يا هاشم?
How are you, or you Hashim?
Okay, so why is there anta here? Is because haluka means how are you, right? كيف حالك means how are you. So why is anta there? Emphasis, right? So you can say كيف حالك or you can say كيف حالك أنت. How are you? Like putting an emphasis on you. Okay. So the anta is just for emphasis. Okay, what's أنا أحبك كثيرا يا هاشم?
I love you a lot.
I love you a lot. Okay. So we said we introduced أحبك, right? So we said أحب. Oh, sorry. We introduced أحب. Okay. So we said uhibbu means I love. So this is actually in the imperfect tense. We haven't learned imperfect present tense, but we are going to learn it. But we said that this means I love. Okay. Whatever the object comes after it, what case is it in? Marfu, mansub, or majrur? Mansub, right? So if you say uhibbu al-kitaba or al-Qur'ana, so then al-Qur'ana is going to have a fatha on it because it's mansub. Okay. If you want to attach a pronoun to it, then you just attach it to the ba. Okay, so if you want to say I love you, uhibbu ka. This is if you're talking to a man. What if you want to say to a woman? Uhibbuki. Okay, what if you want to say I love him, a one man? Uhibbuhu. What if you want to say I love you all, a group of men? Uhibbukum. Okay, so you can just do that to any pronoun.
إنك طالبا ذكي ومجتهد وذو خلق.
ذو خلق.
ذو خلق.
Okay, what does that mean? إنك طالب ذكي ومجتهد وذو خلق. What's طالب? Okay, what's ذكي? Intelligent.
Intelligent student and hardworking with a good character.
With good character or good manners. ذو خلق. And why is خلق have two kasras? ذو, right? ذو is مضاف and then خلق is مضاف إليه. And why, where's the ism, ismu inna? We said that nope. Ism inna we said is always mansoob, right? Not innaka. Just the ka portion. So you are the subject. In this case, it's just the ka. Okay. All right, keep going. من باكستان.
أنت من الهند يا هاشم.
من الهندي.
من الهند يا هاشم.
What does that mean?
Are you from Pakistan or from India?
Are you from India? Okay, so notice again how when we introduce the right? Means or in a question, right? And also when you're asking it, you switch it. So instead of saying anta min Pakistan, you say min Pakistan anta. Okay, so that's the more eloquent way to say it. Min Pakistan anta min al Hind. All right, Najmul.
Hashim, inni and min al Hindi. I'm from India.
I am from India. Okay, so again, where's the ism inna? No. So let me just review real quick. So when we said that if you want to say something like ana minal hindi, right? So this sentence, does it have inna or not? No, right? Where is my mubtada? Where's my subject? Nope. Ana, right? So here's my mubtada. Where's my subject? Sorry, where's my khabar? Where's my predicate? Minal hindi. So this whole thing is my news. Okay, here's my subject, and here's my news. When I add inna, what's going to happen to ana? It's going to become inni. So I'm going to use the attached pronoun. I'm going to say inni. Okay, and this minal hind is going to say what else is going to change is the mubtada and the khabar. So instead of saying mubtada, I'm going to say ism inna. So the mubtada becomes ismu inna, and the khabar becomes khabar inna. So this is just review. It's not, you don't have to know this, but I'm just reviewing this. Khabar inna. Okay. So ism inna is this ya that was substituted for the ana, and then min al hindi is the khabru inna. So every sentence that has inna is gonna have a khabar inna and an ism inna. Okay.
Ism inna is the ya portion.
Yeah, it's just the ya mutakallim. And read the next line too. Al mudarris.
المدرس وزميلك الذي خرج معك الآن من الفصل أهو أيضا من الهند.
Okay, what does that mean? وزميلك الذي خرج معك الآن. Okay, what's zamil? Fellow, classmate, colleague. So what's zamiluka? And your classmate الذي خرج معك. What's معك? With you. So he left with you. الآن means now. من الفصل. Okay, so your classmate who left with you just now from the classmate. هو أيضا من الهند.
Who is from India?
Is he also from India? Is he also? Who is he? Is he, and أيضا means also from India. Okay. Brother Anwar, next one.
هاشم لا إنه من Pakistan.
Okay, what does that mean?
No, he is from Pakistan.
Okay, and can you read the next one?
المدرس إن
ساعتك
ساعتك جميلة يا هاشم.
أمن
من اليابان
من اليابان هي. Okay, what is إن ساعتك جميلة mean? Truly your watch is beautiful, Hashim. من اليابان هي. What does that mean? Is it from Japan? Right? So instead of saying هي من اليابان, you switch it around. من اليابان هي. Japan is Japan. Right? And read the next one. ساعتك. Yeah. Your watch. And why is it ساعتا? Why is there a fatha on the ta? Inna, right? So it's the subject of the inna is sa'atun, so it becomes ism inna. Sa'ataka. Okay. Brother Anwar, read the next one.
لا إنها من الهند.
Okay, what does that mean?
No, they're from India.
It is from.
It is from India.
Okay. So Shireen, read the next one. غالية
هي
رخيصة. Okay, it's a tough one. What does that mean? غالية هي أم رخيصة? Is it expensive or cheap? So غالية means expensive and رخيصة means cheap. This is one thing that we learned on Friday, that the word ghalin is expensive, but it's basically a contraction. It's a shortened form. What's the actual word? Ghaliyun. Okay. Ghaliyun is expensive. This is how it actually is, but when you say it for masculine, you say ghalin. Okay. When the only exception is that when you need to make it feminine, like if you're describing a watch, which is feminine, you have to bring it back to the original so that you can add the ta marbuta. Because you make something feminine with ta marbuta, right? So you have to say ghaliyatun. Okay? Ghaliyatun. So this is for male, ghalin. For female, it's ghaliyatun. So just don't be confused why it looks different. Ghaliyatun is expensive for a watch. Okay?
Was it in the English section? I remember somewhere it was in the book.
Yeah, they tell about ghalin, but it doesn't explain ghaliyatun. Or maybe it does. All right, and read the next one also, Shashreen.
إنها رخيصة
إنها
جدا.
رخيصة جدا means what? What's إنها رخيصة?
It is cheap.
And جدا means?
Very.
جدا, yeah, no, that's جيد. جدا means very. Okay. جدا, very. It is very cheap.
Very cheap.
Okay.
إنها
بمئة
بمئة روبيات.
What's روبية?
روبية
Rupee.
روبية.
Rupiah.
ديات بمئة. What is that?
Rubia.
No,
hundred.
before that.
Oh, Mia. Yeah. What's Mia?
Yeah.
100.
100.
It is for 100 rupees. What's faqat?
Sirf.
Sirf, right? Only. Faqat means only. Yeah. So there's two words that you should know. They're used very commonly in like conversation. Faqat, which means only, and jiddan, which means
In the new
yeah. Like mi'a real faqat. Only 100 reals.
in the new word there is no focus. I was looking.
Yeah, sometimes the conversations have different words that are not included. Okay, so it is for 100 rupees only. Okay, Sister Tahira, read the next one. Hold on 1 second.
The word is it jidan or jiddan?
Jiddan, there's a shadda.
In my book, it said Jaddan.
That's wrong. All right, go ahead. Al-Mudarris.
المدرس كم أخا لك يا هاشم.
What does that mean?
How many brothers do you have?
How many brothers do you have? So this is back in book 1. We learned for kam means how much or how many. So the word that comes after it is singular and it's mansoob. So even though in English you would translate it how many brothers, in Arabic you say kam akhan. How many brothers? Laka, do you have? Okay, read the next one. Tahira.
هاشم لي ثلاثة إخوات.
Li thalathatu ikhwatin.
I have 3 brothers.
Okay, so again, when you go from 3 to 10, you have to use the plural form, right? So you can't say li thalathatu akhun, you have to say ikhwatin.
And ثلاثة.
Thalathatu, you have to use the female form of the number. Let's review the numbers real quick. What's 1? Wahidun, 2. Ithnani, 3. Thalathatu, 4. Arba'atu, 5. Khamsatu, 6. Sittatu, 7. Sab'atu, 8. Thamaniyatu, 9. Tis'atu, and 10. Asharatu. You're looking in the book. Oh, it's on your own notes. Alright, so li thalathatu ikhwatin, I have 3 brothers. And read the next one as well.
المدرس طلاب هم
What does that mean?
are they students
Okay, read the answer.
هاشم لا إنهم تجار
Innahum tujjarun means
no they are traders
traders,
business
Merchant.
merchants, right? Sishreen, read the next one.
Wakam Uktan Laka.
What does that mean?
And how many sisters you have?
Read the answer.
Li arba'u akwatin.
Li arba'u akhawatin. What does that mean?
I have 4 sisters.
4 sisters. So in this one, there's no ta marbuta on the arba'a because there's the noun that you're describing is feminine. Okay. Arba'u akhawatin and thalathatu ikhwatin. Paul, next one. Hindi. What does that mean?
Are you from
India?
Are they in India? Al-an, now.
now
So you notice how it switches, right? It doesn't say ahunna fil Hindi, it says fil Hindi hunna. Al-an.
Are they from
Are
India?
they from
Are
India?
they in India?
They are in
They're
India.
in India.
now Al-an means now now are they in India now
It's just more eloquent. You can say hunna fil Hindi, but it's more like eloquent to say fil Hindi. All right, brother Afnan, next one.
لا إنهن هنا
Til, Madina Til,
مدينة المنورة
Munawwarati,
منورة مع أبي وأمي
Ummi.
أمي
Okay, what does that mean? Inna hunna huna.
إنهن they are
What's huna?
هنا
Here. What's there?
هناك
Hunaka. Okay, so huna is here. Okay, what's bil Madinatil Munawwarati?
They are in
The city of Madinah. And why is it bil Madinati? Why is there a kasra? Because of the B, right? The harf jar makes the ism majroor. Okay, what's ma'a abi wa ummi? My father and my mother. Okay, brother Najmul.
الطالبات الطالبات هن
Atwalibatun hunna.
الطالبات
Are they
are
female
they
students?
female students.
And read the answer.
لا إنهن مدرسات بالمدرس مدرسات
Madrasati
مدرسة ثانوية
athanawiyati. Okay, what does that mean?
No, verily, we are.
They are.
They are
What's mudarrisatun?
students.
Nope.
Or teachers.
Teachers
In the secondary
in
school.
the secondary school. Bil madrasati athanawiyati. Is it all bringing all the memories back?
Yeah.
Madrasa.
Alhamdulillah, we're done with lesson 1.
for Talibatun okay
Yes.
we are asking about this his sister so we know we are talking about girls so if we translate in English do we still have to say female student
No.
are they student we can say that
Yeah.
right
Are they students? But yeah, actually we didn't finish the homework. But yeah, there is some homework. Let's see. Well, how much time do we have? Oh, we have some time. Let's go to the end where it says Kalimatul Jadida.
what is the number
Page 11. In that book, I don't know. Go to the.
With the lesson for.
it's 13 number 13 lessons 13 or 12
Page 10.
no
Yeah, it's page 10.
Best
Yeah. It's page 11 if you have this book.
it's new
All right. So what's the first word? Zakiyun means intelligent. The plural is azkiya. Azkiya. The pattern is af'ila'u. And notice it's mamnu' min as-sarf. It only has one dhamma. Okay, azkiya. What's ghabiyun?
Yes, it's stupid.
Stupid. So someone who is like unintelligent, basically. Ghabiyun. The next one to the left.
It's lesson 3, right?
Yeah, look on the left.
Allah is not stupid.
Stupid.
Unintelligent, yeah. Okay, what's the plural? Aghbiya'u. Aghbiya'u. So the pattern is the same as azkiya'u. Okay, what's the next one? Khuluqun. Character. Character, and the plural is akhlaqun. Okay. Next one, mi'atun means 100. Next one, alfun means 1,000. Next one, rubiyatun, rupee, and the plural is rubiyatun, right? So if you make the something with tam marbuta plural, you just add an atun. Okay, what's mutazawwijun? Married. What's azabun? Bachelor. Okay, plural is a'zabun. No, not azab. No. Yeah. What's Yahudiyun? Jew, and then the plural is Yahudun. Alright, what's Mu'jamun? Dictionary. Mu'jamun is dictionary. And plural is Ma'ajimu. Okay, so the pattern is Mafa'ilu. It's also mamnu min as-sarf. What's Dularu? Color. Dularatu, plural. What's Safhatun? Newspaper, right?
Dollar.
Page.
Oh, just a page. Safha is a page, yeah. Safha, yeah. Safahatun is a plural. Alright, what's Najihun?
Who passed the exam?
Someone who succeeded or someone who passed. And then the plural, you just add an una, naji, una. Ghalin, expensive. Okay, and what's kummun? Sleep. Okay, and then plural is akmamun. Okay, for homework, I think
So garden and Zawajan doesn't have any plural.
mutazawwij. I think they do, but I think they might come later. So do exercise 11 for homework and 12. Okay. So 11 says basically it's basically fill in the blank. You have to put in either ghalin or ghaliyatun. Okay. If it's male, masculine, you put in ghalin. If it's feminine, you put in ghaliyatun. And then 12 is you write the sentences but with the word mi'a. Like it says the numbers on it. The sentences have numbers. We have to convert them into words. Write them as words. All right. Any questions? Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum.